What time is it? Oh, hey, baby. Are you heading to bed? Oh, you just woke up from bed. What time is it? Is it 5 already? Dear God, I haven't slept. Come to bed with you? Yeah, I'm coming. Oh. Hi, baby. How'd you spend your day? Well, how'd you spend your night, I guess? God. Sleep with me. Sleep with me. I have to read you a bedtime story? Baby, it's my punishment, but you're right. I shouldn't have stayed up all morning playing games. Fine. I'll read you a bedtime story, you big baby. Okay, baby. Let me pull it up on my phone and read it to you, okay? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. She by Jared Rosen. Each time Viego thought of her face, it looked a little different. Sometimes the eyes were just too far apart, or too close together, or her cheeks were a little too thin, or a little too wide. Sometimes her hands lacked the calluses of a seamstress, but other times they were gnarled and thick from long days holding scissors and needles. She wore a gown some days, and others a simple work frock, and on others still, she wore nothing at all. She was never the same, but always the same. Never there, but always present. A ghost of the heart Viego no longer possessed, rent open. When Viego, on his shattered, blackened throne at the bottom of the world, slammed his king's blade deeply into the rock beneath, cracking the obsidian and sending a brutal tremor across the entirety of the Shadow Isles. To his left lay a painting he could no longer bear to look at, for the fair Isolde countenance had been too perfect to lay eyes upon, too lovely to grant him any peace or respite. He had torn her away, leaving only the image of a foolish young king who had believed the world was kind centuries before, but who now was rightfully dead, or if not dead, something else. Viego could no longer remember much of his old country that was not twisted by shadows or anguish. In his memories, he stepped out upon the sandstone streets and only saw Isolde before him. Every fresco on every wall contained her within a painted world only he could touch, only he could see. Yet when he went to reach for her, the illusion broke away, and he was there, surrounded by all sides by putrid water that had stolen her all over again. Viego ripped his blade from the ground and stood, smashing its great heft into the floor and walls as he wailed. Then he was still for a long while, regarding the ancient painting from the old kingdom as if he had seen something new regarding himself, as he was before the isles had been swallowed by darkness. "Viego," he said, "so handsome, so young. What became of you, Viego? Where have you gone?" He dropped the painting on the floor, its frame cracking awkwardly as the canvas crumbles beneath it. "Where are you, Isolde?" said Viego. "Why won't you come back to me?" But he already knew the answer. To most, the black mist is a plague, a vector for monstrous life-sucking wraiths to assault the living and steal them away until the sun dies and the world crumbles into nothing. To Viego, it is his great, unending sadness pouring ceaselessly from his broken heart, a testament to his love of better days long gone by, a cruel reminder of what was taken from him so long ago. It is this very mist that scours the land, tendrils infecting everything within their grim powers, draining the life from whatever they touch, until all that remains glows with the soft, nectar green of the ruined nation. Yet this, too, has a purpose. For as Viego's sadness ebbs and wanes, the mist surges forward, searching as if drawn to something old, familiar, safe. The wraiths and spirits that travel with it do what they will, but the mist itself no. It grasps ceaselessly for her. Everything Viego does is for her. And now it has found something. Far from the shores of the isles, far past the docks of Bilgewater and the coasts of Ionia, something on the mainland, hidden within a modest city at the edge of a river. The object calls to Viego, screams to Viego, demands his attention at all costs. And though the people wail, and though they run from the blanket of death that's rolling softly across their homes and fields, though the wraiths shriek at the horrors stirs to feed, Viego's hear but one voice, and one voice only. Viego. He imagines it says, for he cannot make out the words. The ruined king bursts from the fog like a hungry shadow, tearing through the first guard he sees as he lifts his blade high above the ground. The man's face contorts in pain as his body melts away and his spirit is absorbed into the mist. But Viego barely pays him any attention before he brings his sword down upon the second. Everywhere around him, ghouls feast upon the living, tearing them apart as their souls are dragged away to join the king's legion. Searing flesh sails through the air. Arrows tumble across space, Swords clatter and warriors fall. It does not matter to Viego. He raises a single hand before the city's great wall, and mist rushes forward, stones falling away as the structure becomes tainted with decay. Viego simply steps across the threshold, and suddenly he is through. He cuts down two more men as he moves silently forward, the source of the voice, then another. They mean nothing. None of them bear any weight, and not one matters at all. Their spirits simply rise behind him to do his will. The ruler of the city now stands before him, a proud man, protecting a treasure of some kind. Viego is sure. But as a fellow leader, as a skilled warrior, perhaps he would make a better vessel than hungry spirits. Stop, Viego says, raising a single hand once more. The mist, the raids, the horrors, the fighting, everything seems to freeze on the ruined king's command. The man seems to stumble over his words, gasping at something he could not quite muster the courage to speak. But Viego gives him time, and slowly the words form on his lips. If I give you this treasure, will you spare the city? The ruined king seems disappointed. Whether he ponders an answer or reflects on the situation, this man will never know, as Viego suddenly appears above him. His great blade slices down through the heart of the small, frightened warrior king, his body sliced harmlessly down by the massive greatsword, as blackness spreads across his skin. Viego rips the door beneath him open, and there, the treasure lies. An old, worn-down music box, a gift from Viego's wedding day, whispering something he could not quite hear. It seemed possessed by grief, by boundless, immeasurable sorrow. But Viego simply holds it before his eyes, imagining the soft smile that will surely dance across a soul's face the day he sees her again. What have they done to you, my love? He coaxes as the man he slaughtered slowly rises from the earth, ghostly green and blue throbbing from beneath the cracks of his skin. Do not worry, he assures the music box. I will find you. It is only simply a matter of time. And with that, Viego is gone, vanishing as the wraiths devour the city. And the end. Well, then again, you're already asleep, huh? Well, I guess it's time for me to go to bed too. I'm going to bed at 6 in the morning. That sounds really, really fun. Sweet dreams, princess. Good night. I love you. Forever, always. Hi. 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 I am so sorry about today's recording. I had to do today's recording paragraph by paragraph because I fell asleep. I was planning to record this last night, and my neighbor's dogs were barking all night. because they were like cleaning out their kennel or like taking care of their dogs at like 12 in the night, and I stayed up until like 2 in the morning hoping I can get just a moment of peace to record. And I couldn't, and I fell asleep without recording. And I woke up late this morning. I woke up like 7. And 7 doesn't sound bad, but 7 is like late because that's when like all the cars are passing. That's when the chicken is out screaming. That's when all the dogs are barking because people are walking on the road and stuff like that. So it doesn't sound bad, but it is pretty bad. So I got up at like 7 and started recording. And it's 8:48 right now. So I've been recording for like an hour and 50 minutes, give or take, because of all the background noises. And the only way I got to complete this is because I did it paragraph by paragraph, and I get to like pick and choose which one sounds better, which one the background noise wasn't too bad on. So hopefully it doesn't sound all that out of place. I can probably see that my voice changes 1 or 2 times while recording, and sometimes I just didn't really want to re-record the same thing a 20th time, so I just say, screw it, I'll take the background noise. Um, I really like these though. I love these like story reading, especially Riot stories, because they're so good most of the times. Their one-off stories are pretty good. You can probably hear like the dog in the background right now. Yeah, I don't know. They just popping off. Like I really need to either soundproof my room or like have a recording space that's not around here, so I can just go there, record in silence, and just be okay with it. I have Patreon questions to answer, but my Patreon is not working for some reason and it keeps bugging out, so I can't open my Patreon. And I don't understand like how to really work on it on that, right? So for now, for today, no Patreon questions. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A. I do a Q&A like every month or so, just for like new people to have a Q&A, because I don't expect everybody to go and watch the 3 other Q&As that I've done. Yes, I'm saying that I have 3 other Q&As, and I think one of them has like a hand reveal at the end of it. I'm just saying, wink, wink. But yeah, let me wrap this up before this gets too late. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you've made it this far and you enjoyed the content, please leave a like and a comment down below. As for your subscription, I'll be playing you in a friendly game of rock, paper, scissors. The rules are simple. I'll go rock, paper, scissors, and then shoot. Upon shoot, I'll announce what I went. And if I have won, you're not obligated to subscribe. If I've lost, you're not obligated to go down in the comment section and let me know. If it's a draw, you're not obligated to meet me here tomorrow to play again. And if you already subscribe and I beat you, you're not obligated to hit that notification button and put on all notifications, because stuff like comments, likes, and put on notifications help with the algorithm and helps YouTube push my content more. Well, did you know? Oh, you thought I forgot. I did not forget. Did you know that 75.8% of the people watching this right now are not subscribed to me? Meaning, oh, I put this last. Oops, I messed it up in my head. I thought I was being cheeky, but then I just mixed myself up. Damn it. Come on, man. Come on, man. I planned it out in my head and I messed it up. Okay, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Today I went scissors. I think this is like my 10th time going scissors for the week. Fun. Um, Means if you went paper, you just lost. If you went rock, you just won. Okay, this time I'm gonna leave this under 5 minutes. Yeah. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. I love you guys. It's not under 5 minutes. It's actually past 5 minutes. God damn it. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the content. See you guys in my next video. I love you guys forever, always, and bye bye.